So next up, as far as I know, I think most of this is in order of release, if I'm remembering
Okay.
correctly. Double Dragon. So you didn't see Double Dragon, right? Or haven't?
No, I didn't. I still haven't. I don't know if it's even in any streaming things that I know of.
I don't know. And I kind of wanted to watch it today, and then I was mad because I realized I don't have it. So
Mm,
I will say this: I was never a fan of Double Dragon as a kid, and it's still not a game I go to. Like I don't know, it just never clicked with me.
the only Double Dragon game I really ever played was honestly Double Dragon versus Battletoads.
Oh, that one's good. That one's a
Yeah,
lot of fun.
that's the only Double Dragon, and I never even played as the Double Dragon characters. I always just went with Battletoads.
Yeah, no,
To be honest with you.
that one is a lot of fun. But I don't know. As a kid, like I really badly wanted to see this movie, and as a kid, I loved it. I did. Now, as a more mature adult, yeah, it's a pretty bad movie. I'm not gonna lie, but I still enjoy going back and watching it. But then again, it's been years. I know I've watched it in my adult life, but it's been a long time. So, but I have to give you some reason to watch it, right? I mean, you got
Mhm.
Robert Patrick as the villain, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so a 3.8 out of 10 on IMDb, by the way.
That makes a lot of sense to me. From
Yeah,
what I've seen on trailers, is like, yeah, this is super cliche martial arts action movie of the
it's
90s. It's like The Phantom. I don't know if you remember The
oh
Phantom, but
yeah,
it's like where instead of like the medallion, the two medallions put together, it's like three skulls put together, and it's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, that's the most like magic weapon that's gonna destroy the world or whatever. So,
If anything, man, this movie is pure 90s, and I think that's what I like about it. But the two actors, Mark Dacascos, I don't know if you how do you say his last name. I was actually surprised to find out. I didn't realize this, but you remember the that Mortal Kombat web series?
Legacy, yes.
Yeah, Legacy. He was Kung Lao.
Oh,
Yeah, so he
I
was
mean,
Kung Lao.
the only person I knew that was in the Legacy was the guy who plays Spawn.
Yeah, well, and also Shang Tsung was still Kerry Tagawa,
Yep,
which is cool.
true.
Do you remember the Crow TV show? Do you remember that?
No, I didn't know there was a Crow TV
There was
show.
a Crow TV show. Now, I remember I was at my grandmother's house and flipping through the channels. I was like, "What the hell is this?" I was like, "Oh my god, it's a Crow TV show." It's freaking awful, let me tell you. But yeah, he plays Eric Draven in that. So
Wait, they brought back Eric Draven, even though Eric Draven died at the end of the original movie?
I have no idea what the concept of the TV show is, but yeah, I was also very
Or
confused about that too.
unless it's a retelling of the first movie.
I have no idea. It kind of looked like they made him out to be a superhero. All I remember was like he was walking down the street, and then all of a sudden he was in face paint. I was like, wait, is that like his superpower or something? I don't know.
I definitely have to check this out.
Yeah, I mean, and aside from that, the other guy, Billy, I should say, Jimmy was the first one I was talking about. Billy, I couldn't find any other movie. Name is Scott Wolf. I couldn't find any other movie that I could tell like that I knew of. But apparently, he played an uncredited thug in the original 1990s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. So that's Double Dragon for you, man. It's
That's Double Dragon for you.
oh, and it's got Alyssa Milano, so that's something too.
True, but that's also when she was doing Red Shoe Diaries at the same time.
Mm,
So, if you
you know,
know that show.
yeah. Now, if I could compare Mario and Double Dragon, I would put Mario at maybe a little bit more than a 4.1.
Hmm.
I think Double Dragon kind of earns that 3.8.
Yeah,
I still like it. Though. It's an awful movie, but
it's one of those kind of. It's kind of like one of those go-to movies that it's just you. Even though it's awful, you go to like my go-to awful movie is honestly Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2.
oh man, mine's Batman and Robin, and I will stand by that
Oh yeah, there you go.
to
There
the
you
end of
go.
the day. Just get a couple drinks in you. That movie is one hell of a ride.